squirming around. What the fuck?
No, you're not. You're fine.
I was. Now I'm okay.
Nah, candy in the pants is not okay for an officer.
God, you speak for yourself.
Brax, hands above pants, please.
Jesus Christ.
He's just too excited.
It's
Yeah,
fine
no,
for
I guess.
pilots.
That's
Boy, the
because
captain
he's
has
big
spoiled.
boy.
Because
He's,
we all know that
fucking-
pilots take off their clothes as soon as they hit the fucking...
Is that something you implemented, Mike?
Yes! As soon as we hit the cockpit and we're in air, pants are off.
Royal Marines MRE packet thing for officers and standard soldiers.
Yeah, I've seen them.
I fucking love it so much.
That is.
They look sick. Yeah?
Did you get visited by UN last week?
I have no clue. Literally, no. There's no one up here. Literally, there's not a fucking soul. There's not a fucking tree that can grow up here currently. Literally,
are you
there's
back in Norway?
nothing. Not even
No,
God
he's in
himself
Lebanon.
touched upon
Mount
this fucking
Hebron.
land I landed upon, and I'm gonna stay at for 4 fucking weeks. Nothing has ever touched this soil.
What the fuck?
But
Where
what
the
I
hell are
think
you?
he's annoyed
Caddius?
about
I
Nice
think you've
meme.
touched that soil.
Can somebody give Caddius a hug? He needs it.
Well, that's a problem. Nobody's near him, so he can't
Yeah,
receive it.
You speak for yourself. I am near him, but I have
Mental
no
asylum.
authority to
But
get
Caddy
inside
is meant to
Lebanon.
just, you know, do a soft feed.
I'll get shot instantly.
Nice.
I mean, but isn't it worth a try?
Yes, it is.
Baelish,
I tried them.
Yeah.
Literally, it's so
what are we
fucking
talking about right now?
Caddius,
I'm gonna
ping me
pick up
your
the last
location,
guys.
I'll try cross the border, get shot, and then get you
Where's
back.
everybody?
Nice.
Good, everyone is friendly here, Clank. You don't need to come get me, but please, just give me something more than fucking dried fucking fruit, okay?
I can give you some falafels, man, and shawarma.
Oh,
Have some shawarma.
Alright, I think everybody is here now, yeah?
and warm hummus.
Well,
Maybe.
yeah, everyone. Pearson
Wanna
was the
count
last guy
heads?
there, unless someone's joined since, but I don't think so.
Shut up! Except you, Captain.
Alright. Serious faces, guys. Tonight we're gonna do something that is rather exciting, and something we'll be using in the next campaign as well, which is halo jumping. We're gonna be using all of our training time today to practice getting into a vehicle, getting out of the vehicle, and communications inside, and what are the things that you need to be worrying about when inside of that beautiful C-130. Now, the C-130 we have, I'll tell you ahead of time, has a little bit of a quirk. You can get into the ramp, but you can't actually go into the seat, so we'll go over that when we are there. A little bit of theory ahead of time, before we're actually going to hit a truck, and we're going to actually go to a C-130, and we're going to practice and go over the actual theory of how we're going to be doing this. There's a couple things that need to be addressed right here, right now. Once we're inside the vehicle, nobody speaks. For one, you wouldn't be able to hear each other, if not for the intercom system, thank fuck. But the absolute silence throughout the entire operation when in the air, until we're out, which is also important. Now, I think I can go over everything here, but that would just, like, defeat the point. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be going outside to the... there's a couple trucks on the side of the hangar. We're going to pick one, and we're going to go to the airfield where we're going to be going over the exact operations of halo jumping.
Question.
Yes.
Are we going to be geared?
We're going to be geared there. There's an
Okay.
arsenal there.
Copy that.
Alright. Everybody up and everybody out.
Stand up.
Can I take a pilot prowler, please?
Sure. Drive up ahead. Fuck you.
Okay, Goring.
Okay. Hello?
Does your sensitivity feel fucked now? Yeah.
Mine seems alright.
Fair enough.
What the fuck?
Come on,
What
people,
the
load
fuck?
up. Yep.
Yeah.
like 7 times.
Oh god. Is someone driving?
Yep.
Onwards driving.
Does anybody
Rip, right?
know where I can get a G3 like this, what we wear
Is
now,
everybody in?
in real life though?
No.
Well, I mean, if you cross the border, I don't know, Cadius might provide some military gear. I
I
don't
think
know.
you've stolen something.
Come on.
There's a
Well,
Subaru, right?
I was back there and I pressed riding back and I was there, so.
Oh god.
You better sit in there before I do it again.
Right? Everybody should be able to fit in the truck, right?
Where you left
I don't know.
Uh,
If
You're sitting in the
like-
middle seat.
Yeah, you're like
Actually,
weird.
told I can't see on it.
All in?
All in? Oh, I didn't know there was actually not an exit there. That's a great start.
Just out of curiosity, do we have earplugs when we get in the plane?
Yeah.
You should have it right now in your standard uniform, base uniform.
Nope, I got the base uniform and there's no earplugs in it.
Well,
Well,
there's
we'll
gonna be
get
an optional
earplugs.
there, so you can grab earplugs anyway, either way.
Yep.
Okay.
It was more of a deterrent, like a deterrent factor, so you didn't shoot on base.
Alright, I'm lazy, guys. Sorry.
Whoa. Wall up ahead.
This
Well-
has suspension. Calm down.
This is suspension.
I don't think suspension helps with a fucking wall.
No, it's Arma, so, yeah.
There's a gap if you head about. Okay, fine, you go on here.
In before we all crash and die.
Boy, shut the
Looks
fuck
like
up back
someone's
there.
already smashed the fence down.
Don't jinx it.
Well, you tell your driver that then.
I am not allowed.
Well, you are. You just probably get spanked.
Exactly, I don't want to get spanked. Pussy.
Don't worry, I'll use
Aldenius,
lube.
could we have a private meeting after this, please?
Okay.
There's definitely no spanking going on.
Is that a promise, or
What
is
the
this like
fuck?
a cross behind your back
It's
type
sort
thing,
of a
Scrags?
wink, wink, nudge. nudge motion.
Wink, wink, nut, nut.
Alright,
Everybody
all
out.
Oh, this is clusterfuck. Nice.
Oh god damn it.
Line in
Alright.
front of his cones.
That I put down beautifully. Make it a double line. Come on. Come on, you can do it in the field quite easily, but like out of formation, you guys suck. Like
Thanks.
seriously, you guys suck at making lines.
Yeah, you do it in first person.
I have done it in first person.
Coke
Future minimap.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Have
You know,
fun, I'm
this'll
doing
do.
and we'll
This'll
keep going.
do. Like this'll do. Like oh my god, this'll do.
Go on.
What will it do, Thornwood?
Yes, it will do.
Okay.
Stand to the side, Mike. Thanks. Alright, halo jumping. It's one of the more complicated insertions that you can do. It's the thing that needs the most patience and self-control from you guys, as well as the most, well, you know, not killing yourself on the way down. When we're going to be entering a vehicle, you're going to be numbered. 1, 2, whatever is the number in your squad. These numbers are going to be assigned to you by your squad leader, or ODA leader, in this case, Paldenis, or Piper if he delegates it to Piper. Your number is very important. At all times, when you're going to be boarding the C-130, you're going to be boarding in numbers. So 1 first, 2 first, 3 first. So what we've been trying to do with entering a helicopter, by actually saying that you're in, is extremely important to do in the C-130. Because it's also the order which you're going to exit the vehicle once it's in the air and once you're going to go and hit the floor. Now a little bit of interesting, once you're outside that C-130, you're not going to hear shit. because the engines are going to be running. Use your radio to call out that you're in. Don't just yell it out, use your radio. Otherwise, nobody's going to hear you. Once you're inside the vehicle, you're going to sit there, and you're going to be silent. The moment the squad leader, or the ODA leader, pulls out that everybody is in, the load master will call out front to the pilots that everybody is in, and then the plane can take off. Aldanius, please assign everybody a number. And Sprags, you'll take the last number of that list.
Alright, going from the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'll be 11. So
Alright.
let's recap. Baelish, you're
1,
Chuck,
2,
Estonius,
3,
Galenki,
4,
5,
6,
7, 9.
There's
What?
always that one
8.
guy.
What happened to? Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I was waiting for Eclipse on that.
Yeah. That's it.
Alright. Due to the mod that we have, we're going to be boarding the C-130 in a line on the left side. If we had a secondary ODA, that one would be boarding on the right side. So you can be boarding 2 ODAs at the same time. Going 1, 2, 3, and so forth. I think the best way to do this is actually by practicing it. So, let's all run up to the C-130, and I want you all to line up in number.
Alright, get your gear.
did I go make some noise with the C-130 then?
After the first attempt.
Aww.
Will there
Gonna
be
move my probably, though.
parachutes inside the helicopter?
No, there will
It's not a
not. But we'll be
helicopter.
going with parachute. Like, we'll be grabbing the parachutes after we've attempted a few get-in, get-outs.
Okay, why it's lagging so strong?
It's a C-130 and not a helicopter.
A what?
He said helicopter. It's
Oh,
a C-130.
You're a little weird, so that's fine.
Radio channel?
Wait, which one am
Thornwood.
Yes.
Will be on short range 149 FYI.
139?
149. 149.
149.
Remember, you're an AT now, so you want an AT loadout.
149. What the fuck? 149 says.
Captain, my
Yeah.
rifle is on that table on the base.
And I'll go on 60 for command net
Rip.
on long range.
I won't actually be on long range, so I think we don't need to. Alright, fair enough. Alright.
There should be 3
Okay, give
people
me a second.
behind you and between me.
Hello?
Right, so
I
what
think
number
you were
line
9.
of us?
Yeah,
9, 10.
Oh, so there's one between us.
I think we're gonna go for 110.
And Relic,
Back up a little bit.
Okay,
A little bit more, maybe.
Finish number 1.
Cadius
number 2 shot.
and
Yeah.
Relic go, and Piper go on 100.
Number 3.
Rest of you go on 110.
Alright, what I did mean is the back.
back.
Right over there.
Oh, back.
I
Yeah,
want
okay.
your radio checks.
Okay, radio check.
That is Richard 110.
You said from the left side.
Did you say 110?
Yeah, left side on the back.
110 for infantry.
Radio check.
But,
Yeah,
0.
110 check.
What's our radio?
jump marker, don't we all want to be on the same
Person radio check 110. Lima Charlie.
Yeah, the
Says me
load
correctly.
master will be
Yeah.
on your channel, essentially. I'll be on 110.
Cadius, what number are you
Like
at?
a channel
I mean,
later.
if everyone's on 110, it doesn't change much anyway, because that would be a
No,
jump
I
channel,
think
right?
it's
Yeah.
Exactly.
119.
Fire team leaders and command staff are 100.
No.
Rest of you go 110. 110.
Alright, interesting question that raises right here in this instance.
Aldanius.
If you're lined up like this, and the engines are on, are you gonna have a good time
Absolutely.
Oh.
That's what you define as a
So,
good
what
time.
side do you want to be lining up?
Oof. Finish quick note.
I mean, it's not a jet turbine, so.
No,
the
not really,
rifle
but
will
still.
glitch out if you board.
You're not gonna have a good
on the
time.
chest.
I
Gonna need
mean,
a little sand.
those ones are fine.
100 radio check over.
Loud and clear.
Alright.
100.
Alright, gentlemen, that is a lot better.
Colin can join group. Goring join group.
Yeah, Sprags for now, join on group on them, just so you're in the same
I
like,
like on 100, ready
Hey,
check.
Aldanius, I'm
Gotcha.
joining your group for this exercise. I'm on 100.
Well,
Still, there we go.
alright, you'll be 13.
And join
Oh,
group
12.
going.
12, yeah. Yeah, I'm behind you.
No, what was your number?
Alright, for this exercise, I'm going to be serving as your load master and jump master. So,
It was a
essentially,
number.
I'm going to be
Yeah,
standing
I was
here
8.
and watching
so-
you all load in one at a time. However, for the first 3 or 4, I'm going to call you out to start boarding, and then you board. All understood?
Make sure you join the group, Goring.
Yeah, join the group.
Do
you guys understand? Roger,
I did not read
Devil.
Oh,
Oh my god.
What did?
Oh, okay.
I'm doing it on the radio right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm on
Goring,
my-
do you know how to join groups,
Okay,
yeah?
let me check what
Not
10 is
too
on.
sure now.
It's fine.
Use your
We'll
ace
jump now
interaction
as well
key.
for now.
Hi, fam.
And then
yeah, I remember
on
now.
interactions, there should be
I
join
did
group.
not hear the last thing that was being said.
You didn't? You don't have your radio on
My
110?
brother was
Uh,
in my room,
You need
so,
to you need to hold on interactions,
Team
and then when it
management.
when it
Join.
Where's the
says
fucking smoke,
Join
goddammit?
green.
it's in the smoke.
no, as in interact with me, not with yourself.
Oh yeah.
Turn on the.
And there should be join
the
group
plane and
ODA
It will fade.
4112.
Alright,
Join
enough shenanigans.
Got it.
Right, there you go.
Alright, to repeat myself one last time,
Thanks.
once I call you out, you will enter and you will confirm on the radio that you have boarded successfully. That means that I will call it out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I expect everybody to know and to repeat. So, 1, board. 1 in. 2, board.
2 in.
3, board.
3 in.
4, board.
Yeah, boy.
4 in.
5, board.
I'm what?
Or helmet.
Yeah, I'll put it on side.
5 in.
Put on a helmet.
6 in.
I look cool.
7 in.
8 in.
9 in.
10 in.
11 in.
12 in, last man.
So, what
the hell is what the fuck? Alright, load master in. Alright. I think I can do this on
Oh my god.
Alright, shut up. That's the one important thing when you're back here. There's no speaking unless it's absolutely necessary. This is primarily so that the load master / jump master knows when we're approaching key points, and to inform you about what the hell is going on. Essentially, there's 3 phases to jumping. The pilot will call to me when we've approached red line, which I will call out as red light. That will mean that you start paying attention. Yellow light, when I call it out, basically means that you're going to have to be ready to jump when I say so. At green light, I will start calling out the number which you are assigned, and you jump. This I will do for the entire line. Between jump people, there's going to be 1 or 2 seconds. This is because we have steerable parachutes, so we can be a little tighter. If we didn't have steerable parachutes, it would be like 3 seconds, more or less. So, let's simulate. Let's pretend we have gone through the red light. So, I will call out yellow light. This means you're all going to be thinking to yourself, oh shit, where's my parachute button again? Oh, where's my getting out button again? Oh wait, it's on the scroll wheel. Yeah, it is. Then, when the pilots call to me green light, I will repeat to you, green light, get ready to jump. In like 30 seconds, because that's when they're going to be calling it out to me. Then, when it's green light, I will immediately follow it by 1, go. 2, go. 3, go. And so forth. There will be a little bit of time in between, but make sure that you're on point. Because if you're late, and I call the other one, and the other one is on time, you're going to be deploying your parachutes on top of each other. Not fun. Alright. Let's simulate this. When I call out your names, when I call out your numbers, more to the point, you will leave the vehicle and line up back at the cones. Alright? Green light, 1, go. 2, go. 3, go. 4, go. 5, go. 6, go. 7, go. 8, go.
Why should you keep the door open on that thing?
Well, I mean, you just eject, you don't have to get out.
Yeah, but like when getting in.
It's kind of stupid.
Guys, just so you're all aware, when you are doing these things, you need to make sure you hit the eject button, not get out. Get out won't be available in the F, so it'll be eject, okay?
Or double
just in
tap
case anyone wasn't aware.
Okay, who is still on the plane?
Kalenki DC, so it might be
Yeah.
him.
Oh, yeah, okay, so it's Kalenki just sitting there, right? Fair enough.
I imagine so.
He's relaxing.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, we're gonna do this one more time static, but this time with the sound on. Basically, the engines will be running, and they'll be running at full power. Meaning that once more...
just idle it, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, spin it until it makes sound.
That's forward.
You think that's great? Like put it on hold?
I don't have a neutral. It's
Jesus
either
Christ.
cancel or go forward.
Okay, fair enough. But it will be making noise, which is to simulate the fact that it will make a shit ton of noise and you won't be able to hear each other. Alright, Mike, go forward. The rest of us will go in the back and we'll line up again. Same thing as before. Remember your numbers.
Yeah, club stuff.
What?
I just said remember your number.
We don't have Kalenki right now, so we can just short one man.
Yeah, that's fine. Just remember your number.
Remember earplugs if you don't want to go deaf.
You're after me.
You are not 8, right?
Yeah, I'm 8.
Who was after Kalenki?
That would be me. Or wasn't he number 4, or what number was he?
Alright, from Kalenki then, we're basically going to shorten it with 1. So, was it Pearson, right? Yeah. Alright, so, Kalenki was 4, am I correct? Yeah. Alright, so you're gonna be 4, and from upwards, we're gonna go to 11 then.
Sounds 7.
Alright, in that case, it's even more important to remember what order you enter, and readjust your number according to that. Alright, 1 N, or 1 board.
Remember the radio thing.
1 N, 2 board.
2
3
in.
board.
3
4
in.
board.
4 in.
5 board.
I want to use the radio.
Next one board. Continue boarding. Call out your number when boarded.
6 in.
Takes too long until you turn. Go on crew intercom. On it.
8 in.
9 in.
Ten in. 11 in.
Loadmaster in.
Alright, we'll fast forward like 10 minutes, because that's how long it takes for this thing to get in the air and get to point. Red light. Yellow light. Green light in 30 seconds. Green light. 1, go. 1 gone?
Yeah.
Alright. 2, go. 3, go. 4, go. 5, go. 6, go. 7, go. 8, go.
I mean, that thing's not that loud.
Oh, silence.
And then the door.
What's up with Baelish? Is he disconnected or AFK or something?
That was Kalenki. That was,
Baelish?
How was the
You
noise?
kinda went out
It was
late
alright.
there,
I
didn't
don't
you?
know, we didn't use jump
What?
net for some reason, but other than that, it's...
Did you go on your go?
But it was loud,
Yes,
Genius?
I did. I just
I
pressed
mean,
eject and it just stands there.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, it takes a little while.
Press
All the
eject
time, so.
again and
That is
it,
true.
you know,
Yeah,
then
if the
I'm
door's
now
not
going
open yet,
into
then it
great
takes a while.
footsteps.
apparently.
Remember when
Yeah,
you tried
it's
teaching us
very
57
strange
before the
point.
IGO thing happened?
Parachutes for a reason, but yeah.
I feel like Grape all of a sudden fucking training a bunch of idiots.
Are we grabbing the shoots
Primarily
now?
yourself.
That was 57th. I missed
Get
that.
to shoot.
Alright. Shoots work as followed. You're gonna go over to that arsenal in a second. You're gonna put your backpack on your chest, Then you're gonna select the steerable parachute from the arsenal. It's a backpack.
Gonna do the same in case anything goes wrong.
For those
Alright.
who don't know how to
Alright, let's head over.
self-interact equipment and then put backpack on chest is how you do that.
Eat.
What?
Yeah, just get to the arsenal box and we'll go through everything there.
Super smart.
There we go.
And as the name states, we're opening low.
Yeah, gonna go over that in a second.
Just a normal parachute, was it?
Steerable parachute. It's alphabetical order, so make sure you find steerable parachute.
Or just search.
Or search, yeah.
I can see someone with one of the French parachutes.
Yeah, it's the wrong one.
Steerable parachute.
What's G6 person bed?
It's a steerable parachute, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
That is one funky parachute has done this.
Steerable, there you go.
For some reason, it didn't weigh anything. Huh.
No, I think that's Arma for you.
Nice meme.
Yeah, good memes indeed. Alright. Let's group up a little bit before we go. So, a couple things that are going to be important. Once you're out of the aircraft and you're going down, because it's a halo jump, it means high orbit, low opening.
Not orbit.
Oh,
Jesus
high
Christ, we're not.
altitude.
High altitude.
Let's orbit this. Let's orbit the Earth, guys. It's gonna be fine.
We're not. We're
No,
not.
Vololo is
What is
next.
it called?
It's not ho-ho, so...
It's Halo, high altitude, low opening.
Yes, which means essentially that we're going to be opening our parachutes below the 400 meter mark.
Oh, hey-ho even.
No, it's
And-
OTST. Yeah, from Halo. Orbital drop shock troops.
Yeah,
pretty
but
much.
how you actually know when it's mark?
You have an
Um,
altimeter.
Yeah, you have
What?
an altimeter. Make sure you have your GPS open as well, because it will allow you to help you find your landing spot.
I believe one of the mods allows that as soon as you jump out, you'll have an altimeter at the top of your screen.
Or you can take the clock
Yeah, I
if
think
you
that's-
want.
The clock also works,
Yeah,
yeah.
but in any case, what would be a suitable altitude to open your chute on a Halo jump?
Top 400 meters. The closer you can get to 300, the better.
250 is minimum. That is the maximum you can actually
if you're
go.
below 250, you're gonna die.
No,
There's
I mean
like,
not necessarily, but that is borderline danger zone.
Yeah, it's
250, you'll be
I mean, I
able
usually do
to-
200, but okay.
At 250,
Sure,
you'll be able to
but, like-
stop, but you'll have next to no glide time, meaning that if you drop crooked, you won't be able to correct yourself.
Exactly,
So
yes.
I would say 350, 320 would be your ideal drop or
Yeah.
opening.
One thing to take into consideration is sea level versus land level. Altimeters are
absolutely.
generally set to sea level, so just prepare for if you're landing on a higher leveled surface, you may need to open early.
Yep.
But that's why usually drop zones are plain.
Well, for the
So,
most part, yeah.
Yeah, for the most part. Of course, in some extreme cases where you actually were under a fire or whatever, means necessary that we actually have to make an emergency jump out and be prepared for that.
Or if it's an elevated plane, make sure that you check your map beforehand that you know that it is an elevated plane before you actually think you still have 200 meters or spare, and then oh shit, there's the ground, you're dead. So always make sure that you study your map just a little bit before you actually set down on the ground.
Yes, Baelish. What's up?
Yes, I don't have my standard Fallout GPS. I have only Android phone.
Android also counts as a GPS, I think.
Yes, I'm looking at it. I don't see altitude at all.
You'll get altitude meter once you're in the air. It'll be on the top left or top right, wherever you've got your like bar set.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You'll be
It's
fine.
a default game thing, so you'll be fine.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just advise a GPS so you can have it open with the either on the left or on the right when you're coming down, so it helps you adjust your heading with your parachute a little bit. It is very important that when you're on the ground, unless it's a radio silent operation, that you call out that you've landed. Why? Because then everybody else will also know that you've landed, and will know that there's friendlies on the ground. The moment you've landed, dispose of your parachute and put that backpack back on your back. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. I mean, you
Alright,
can try
Kalink
and
is coming
let
in,
her
by
out,
the way.
but
So, Kalink is coming in, so if you wait for him.
sure.
I'll TP him.
He's crashed his PC, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
In any case, can we take a few to wait?
Yep, we can.
Alright.
Yeah, about this plane. Is there any possibility to just, when we loading in, to, I don't know, fix the door to in open position?
Nope.
Sadly, not with this one.
Really infuriating.
I know.
But nothing can be done. The plane is how it is. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I tried, believe me. Because my
I
brain
don't think you
goes to
tried
shit
hard
with
enough.
The fucking sound. I know. Also, Clipser, you're banned from my plane. Go away.
I mean, we could go up the cargo ramp as well, but normally you do that with more people.
Yeah, but I tried going up the cargo ramp, but the fuck thing is, you can't load directly into the seats.
You have to stand on the back of the ramp where the ramp has
Yeah,
the
but it
joint
will
with the
still load
plane.
you next to the door.
Yep.
It will actually load you back to the door and makes you
You'll
enter
go
the-
outside and use the door, basically.
Yeah.
When you
Yes,
press it,
indeed it
it'll
does.
TP you outside to the door, and you'll use the door in anyways.
Yeah,
Did they
it's-
fix move inside? I remember it used to break your legs, so then I tried it again and didn't break my legs, but...
There was a mod that allowed you to just stand on things like planes and stuff like that, but it was always a bit sketchy.
RHS has move inside as default anyway, so if you wanted to do like a proper jump, you could have everyone up and then jump, but I think it's like dodgy at this point.
Yeah, you don't want like
plane is not
you don't want
possible
15 people standing in that plane
Yes.
ragdolling
I'm
around the
pretty
back.
sure if
Yeah.
you touch the walls or touch a wrong bit of flooring doing that, you just fall out. I've seen it happen so many times.
Is that falling out the point?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but not early.
I mean, just open a bit higher and you'll be able to steer, you know? By the way, Fox, for safety reasons, we're gonna do the fucking... the parachute thing. I don't trust myself. We're about to fly
I
a
hate
plane.
these arsenals sometimes.
Have you done Hey Ho?
Fuck. What?
Have you done Hey Ho?
Yeah.
Hey ho.
You awake over there?
Thaddeus, have
All
you
good?
done many hey ho?
You awake?
I've done I've done 2 hey-hos and your mom.
Have you done? Dennis, the real question is, have you done a holo?
I've done a ho-ho a couple of times, and trust me, it's not worth it afterwards. Okay?
Seriously? I imagine it will be
He
very
still has
pleasant.
gonorrhea from the last one. It's so...
Oh shit! You pick up all sort of fucking diseases from that shit.
Ho-ho jumps, not worth. Oh,
Blanky in yet?
Nope, not yet.
Do test jump without him or
How do I
wait
say
for him?
your name, by the way?
Yeah, we're
Is
going
it
for the jump,
Goring
of
or
course.
Göring?
Goring.
Gary.
Are you ready for the Blitzkrieg? Yes?
Mein Kommandant.
Göring, meine Kommandant.
Grandpapa like that.
Grandpapa, Blitzkrieg, danke.
Yeah, no sign of Kalinki yet. He's not even in the server yet.
Johnny, no
Oh, Uncle
papa.
Joachim Pfeiffer.
Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that name.
Yeah, shame I'm not flying the plane. That would be really fitting.
Oh god, please don't let Goering fly planes. Fucking he'll invent the fucking German form of kamikaze.
Dude, did you mean the
Called
V1?
just blowing up before we get off the runway.
So he'll
Crash
revive
into
the
the
fucking
ground and
Luftwaffe.
kill all them, yes?
Park a
All
plane
right,
somewhere
yeah.
and blow it up.
I mean,
Basically.
But I'm
how long
guessing
do we
we're
want to
gonna.
wait for him,
Or create a
Spikes?
train with cannons.
I
guessing we're
don't
gonna-
mind. I mean,
Fly
Clyde
on
sent
to,
him a
like-
message saying what's his ETA, but he hasn't even responded yet, so I don't know if he's even there.
Yeah.
Did I say AFK? I meant ETA.
Possibly dead.
Alright.
So I think he must be AFK currently, so I'd say just proceed without him and we can take him next jump.
Alright, basically hit by Palestinian rocket then. Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, exactly that. That's what I said.
Alright, anyway, to repeat the last bit, once you're out, make sure that you that your squad leader has set an RP point once you hit the floor that you can move towards. If you can link up with other people in the direct AO, do so, but make sure you always move towards the RP point.
I'm sorry, what do you mean link up?
No.
That's a good question before we jump.
The
Which
radio
OZ do you want to
packs are
set?
not good with this mod.
You're
Stop
gonna
turning.
be jumping
No, I need to
eventually
see the
over the
back.
Halo marker. And then you're
Fox, I
gonna
need
be
to see the
setting
back.
an RP point
Yeah,
for
yeah.
yourselves to get
You're
there.
try harder.
Demoted,
But the first
private.
test jump we're gonna have over
Factory
this
private.
very airfield.
Okay, I guess the
There
RP
you
point
go.
will be here then, so they mark it on the.
Yep.
It looks so stupid. This back is
As
not
a
built for
tip,
this.
just in case anybody doesn't know,
Wait.
to open your parachute is just
Scroll
scroll
and
wheel open
over, yeah,
parachute.
open parachute.
Yeah.
It's such
He
no
was
things
a-
are aimed at me.
I tried. I thought I could extend
I
the
think
Maybe
it was
just
thing
for
here,
anyone
so-
who didn't know, I mean, it's good to cover these things just in case.
You went
yeah, I
splat,
said
right?
Estonia on Saturday, so that was fun.
Yeah, Estonia's
Yeah.
one splat.
To cover, if you
200
don't
meters,
open
I
your
just
chute,
started
you go
smashing
flat.
my keys and hope for the best.
That was my plan up until this
If
point.
anybody has any doubts of what'll happen if they don't open your chute, there's an old World War II song about it. Basically, splat. So just don't.
Right, RP point is marked.
Yeah, I've still got no word from Kalenki, so
Let
I
me put
think
it
we
as
should
a
move on.
side gen actually.
Yeah, but to say like nobody can see it now.
And he ain't gonna jump no more.
Gory,
Gory, what a hell of a way to die. Gory, gory, what a hell of a way to die. This is my
Glory,
jam.
glory, Man United.
Oh,
I
Jesus
will kill
Christ.
somebody.
Alright.
Fuck that.
Yeah, we've given Kalenki enough time. Alright, let's do a quick test jump, I would say. Pilots, make your way to the plane.
But I was finding
Same
that
numbers?
the piloting music.
And let's, the rest of you, start lining up behind it.
Is it the
Let's
same
go.
numbers we're gonna use?
It's called
Same
Blood on the
numbers.
Risers, that's the thing.
Oh, allegedly his armor's not responding.
Uh-huh.
Because you're walking very...
Allegedly, yeah.
That's because you have a weapon now.
Key choice of words.
You're fucked. Running in the name. Ah, fuck.
If memory serves me correctly, the reason the British paratroopers had a
Fuck
song
off.
about getting off the bus was because they didn't die when they jumped out their plane.
Yeah.
Gonna block you. Fuck. Get cooked.
Did Kalenki come back?
No, negative.
Why? What happened?
His game's not responding and keeps crashing.
Why is my radio not working? Interesting.
We are using jump master channel, aren't we? In 110.
110, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say.
Alright, gentlemen, let's start boarding. One board. Two board. Three board.
Nice RP point, by the way. Piper.
Four board.
What? Nice RP point.
board.
I don't know. We have landing, so yeah.
5 in.
That's,
Continue boarding.
6 in.
Interrogative.
7 in.
Can you open your parachute by double pressing E?
Don't know.
Oh.
8 in. Nine in. Done it.
11 in.
Loadmaster in. Loadmaster in. Free to take off. All in. All in.
Why is the ramp still open?
Why are you talking?
ETS quickly. advised. Red light, red light. Be advised. Yellow light, yellow light. Ten seconds to green light. Green light, 1, go. 2, go. 3, go. 4, go. 5, go. 6, go. 7, go. 8, go. 9, go. 10, go. 11, go. One land.
2
6
down.
9's down.
5 landed.
11 on the ground.
3 underground.
7 on the ground.
Realized that teleporting the pilots over would do this to them.
10 on the ground.
It's kind of unfortunate that that happened, actually.
What happened?
Oops.
The pilots. They went
Oh,
out how they should.
did you kill the pilot?
Yeah, I didn't want to like go through the effort of landing them all because that's just a lot of work.
That is.
So I
You have your crack protector.
Hey guys.
At least you gave me enough time to see my fucking C-130 just crash into the ocean.
Yeah, well, that's the least I could do, right?
Yeah. Ooh, we get to taxi the next one.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Okay, Fox.
Alright, start taxiing it to the front. Get it ready. for
Mike,
takeoff.
look at the picture I sent you.
Yeah, I don't really have time currently.
So we'll get new
Wait, I can.
Thornwood,
yeah, I can do something else too.
Thornwood, is the next one gonna be the AO jump?
It is.
Okay, Fox. Fox, get to me.
Sprags, how was that on the timing?
Much better than when you were practicing it in the thing. We
Alright,
need
good.
to have the green light a bit sooner though, if possible.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
It was pretty
yeah,
good.
yours
I
in the
must
middle
admit.
of the pack was perfect, but first the last
need
man
to
was
set off a
way. I had to
flight
fly
line
like
for this.
like 300 kilometers per hour to the northeast to be able to get to the AO.
Yeah.
You were 9, right?
I was 11, last man.
It was last man, yeah.
Is there a
I had to
possibility
fly
to
300 kilometers per hour to the northeast to get to the AO.
Nice.
The whole time.
Is there a possibility to configure the GPS?
What,
What do you mean?
how do you mean?
Like zoom out a little bit?
Use the.
Oh, that's based on your speed, I think.
Yeah, it is. Alright, is
the
everybody
fucking
here
what's
at
it
this
called?
point, or are we still missing something?
And you should have like a little thing pop up.
No, that's the micro dagger.
Yeah, but it's a
Is everybody at RP point?
Ah, okay.
No, there's someone running over there.
Oh, amazing. There we go.
And then you can press the plus and minus keys and just press home again and go on the bottom.
Almost.
Mati going? Going?
There we go.
It's Baelish.
Oh, Baelish, yeah.
Actually, someone could say me that we should land at RP point.
I just saw it.
And for a bit of advice, guys, on the jump, you'll see your speed meter when you're in the air. You want to try and like hit the ground between 20 and minus 20. Anywhere between that speed and you'll land uninjured. If you go too far either way of that, you'll probably land and hurt your legs.
Yep. Honestly, the best freaking parachute practice you can get is by essentially installing freaking what's
someone's
that
coming down
Battle
still.
Royale mod again?
Who's this guy?
Oh, player knowns.
No,
Yeah,
Battlegrounds.
Battleground, yeah.
What the fuck?
That was interesting to say the least.
Well, he fucked his
Who
legs
was
up.
that?
We should be able to.
Where did you come from?
We should be able to find someone on here.
What
thanks,
altitude
and then we
did
should
you
be able to
open?
do last time here.
How did that happen?
Yeah, a bit too high, I'd imagine.
Oh, because I can see the whole squad in my.
I'm gonna yellow.
500 for
I could literally taste
All right, we need a
medic.
we need medical
I know.
attention on
Yeah,
it.
I'm
I think I opened it at like.
Who's
90.
I am.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay,
Hold
I
on.
just gave this tip to
Stop,
everyone else,
stop
but since
moving.
You weren't here. As a bit of advice when falling, try to land with your speed between 20 and minus 20. Then you should land uninjured.
I know.
Yeah.
Right.
But I've done it.
Yeah.
Stop moving, Pearson. Stop moving.
If I know anything exceptionally else, fucking paranoid.
I wanted to. I tried to land on top of Thornwood because I saw him spawn down there. And I'm like,
Do we not have a line for infantry? Like, I know it's like special forces and obviously paratroopers might be different, but we had it for infantry as well. The lines drawn
Yeah,
out because then if obviously if someone gets taken out by a fire,
It's the
you need to
same.
know where to drop
How
still.
can take you around the world.
You mean the green lines and
Yeah,
stuff?
so we normally had them drawn on the map and then like.
Yeah, I on purpose decided not to do that because you wouldn't have that either way. You would rely on your actual lights
Oh, it's 2 here.
and on an RP point. I mean, we could draw it in, but it's a lot of like clutter that you would have to deal with later on.
It's more.
Mr. Tornwood.
No,
Where is he?
sadly it
He's
doesn't.
hidden.
Mike,
He's
yeah.
here. Do you want us to taxi now, or do you want to enter before taxi?
Taxi to the front right there.
Okay, I'll taxi
We have some
before
time anyway because we're gonna do a little brief. Ralico Cadius,
Yeah.
get your fire teams essentially ready for semi-light because we're gonna have to halo in and we're gonna chop her out. So we want some, but we also need to take out some enemy targets. So choose kits accordingly. Piper, Sprags, and Paulanius, move me.
are we talking?
Slow down, I'm
LADs in
fat,
the
I
area?
can't run.
How's your pain?
I'm flashing white, so I guess I'm in pain.
What
Yeah.
do you guys have? I see you have
I'm
18, so you're probably recommended.
Trying to figure out how bad it is, but I'll give you a morphine.
What about you, Thomas? What do you have? Oh,
There you go.
Teams fix it.
Yeah, take some light AT. Take the M113. Yeah, take some light AT.
What's your?
Why do you have 2 guns?
Pearson is Ralikos. I'll take you for your
One in your chest and
Okay, what?
Okay. Wait, is Goring yours?
Yeah, Eclipse is yours.
Oh, okay. Well, you take Goring and I'll take Eclipse. Eclipse, you're mine.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately.
How many guns do you have right now? Are you the medic? Could you be the medic?
I am the medic.
What's the AT gun there?
I do believe it's the M13 or 113.
Yeah.
139, I think.
139, I can't remember.
Heat, yeah.
Oh, 136 apparently, yeah.
Oh, 136, yeah. Okay.
It's also called AT4, so you might hear that sometimes.
What the fuck am I doing? Yeah, good fit. There.
Yeah, I'm just taking a parachute, hold on.
Estonia, Spears, and Goring changed the blue team on the Shack Tank. Changed the blue team on the Shack Tank. If you know how to.
Oh, finally. Here we go.
Okay. Could you do me a favor? Could you grab a big backpack and just fill it with the ammunition the HK uses, 5.56 mags? And
Which type? Exactly. Like there's 10 different mag types.
That's weird. What is... Why did I lose all my ammo?
You have the HK, don't you? You do.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Take the type you have, and then make sure to grab at least 2 or 3 boxes for Baelish as well.
Yeah, I'm actually don't need it anymore because with new Piper's loadout, with new vest, I carry 700 rounds with me.
Okay, well then, Jack, just grab
Just
a couple
the 5.56. Okay.
Yeah, just grab some 5.56. Just make sure that you have like a bunch in case.
Actually, take 1 box. Well, I'm kinda getting paranoid.
Just give me 1 and I'll take care of it. Wait till I have the backpack though.
I'm thinking the more rounds we can put down range a minute or a second, the better it is. So So Baelish, what I want you to do the second we actually reach contact, I want you to not care about hitting. I just want you to shoot whatever you see. You see a bush, you shoot it.
Talking about how he wants to know
you see a wall,
he sees.
you fire at the wall.
Right after we landed?
Well, no. The second we take contact.
Where are we actually going?
What are you doing?
We're going to objective Alpha, which is at grid.
I see it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna jump. Our green light is gonna be around Halo mark. What I'm thinking is we're probably gonna land in the open here somewhere. And there's probably gonna be a lot of contact in the open. So for you, it's gonna be a really good day if you have like 800, 900 rounds. You can just burst the living shit out of.
Baelish, can you give me a mag?
Wait a second. Okay, we need 900 rounds, so I give it 2. 1, 2. They're here.
Perfect. I think we can put enough rounds downrange to actually make some people cry a little bit.
About the radio thing, I would assume so, but I don't know anything yet.
Can
The standard radio for our team should be 112, which we probably
need
will
to have
change
it on
to
you.
once we land. From what you call out that you have
Well, I
landed.
still need my backpack and I need a
just need
parachute.
confirmation on that.
What do you have in your backpack, which is so important right now?
Wait, let me check.
110, right?
Energy swap.
I have no idea at the moment.
I have a lot of my medical supplies, diffuser kit, trenching tool, toolkit, and some of my ammo.
I didn't actually land that one I got.
And I can't fit it in my vest or.
Can you put it in that backpack you had, like the other backpack?
Yeah, could you put some of that medical and then trenching tool in that big ass backpack you have, the Bergen? And then leave the diffusing tool and metal detector and all that stuff, and then if you have a repair tool, don't bring that either. There's nothing to repair.
Went suddenly down to 5 frames per second, and then
just
I don't need the fusel kit as well, right?
No, I don't think so.
Don't I need my explosives then too?
No, I don't think you're gonna need explosives for now.
Right.
I'll tell you if you're gonna need them, but I think we're not gonna go with the explosives. I want you as well. I want you two, Shaq and Baelish. You guys are gonna be the main people who, once in contact, you guys are just gonna push. You guys are gonna push ammunition downrange constantly. I just want to hear those guns go off every second.
Will we move a lot, or we will like sit in one place and cover an area?
It's an open area. So if we land here, we're still gonna have direct eyesight into the actual area, so most of the contact is gonna be dealt with from range. Either way, so it's gonna be most of the time it's gonna be like acting as a support role, but we're still gonna push it. But until we push the target, I assume you've used 400 rounds and Shaq has probably burned through at least 10 magazines.
You're low drum max then.
Nah, just
why not?
Because in case, worst case, if me and Eclipse run out as well, I want us to be able to just grab a couple of magazines and then roll with that.
I've never run out of ammo in a mission.
30, 35 magazines on me right now.
Yeah.
Plus barely just 2 boxes.
Yeah, and this way we can also support the other squad as well in case they run out of magazines. We have the ability to actually support them a lot more. Also considering in real life, I absolutely hate drum magazines. They're the worst fucking engineered shit in fucking ever. It's made by Saddam himself, so I would rather never even fucking look at one.
Can you give me a proper reason and just dislike?
You know what?
Okay.
When you come to Trondheim, I'm gonna let you try one.
Nice. That's what I was hoping
But you're
for,
gonna have to fucking figure out your fucking jam yourself.
Okay.
One magazine I promise you this, if it doesn't jam more than 3 times, I'll give you $1,000 fucking dollars.
Nice. Right, you're on.
It's gonna jam more than 3 times. With the AK, it's just gonna continue jamming. It's just. And then if you can get all the bullets out, Shaq, without shaking the fucking drum magazine.
What's our colors?
We'll just go red.
Charity, make sure you got silencers equipped. It's going to be a night drop, so get silencers and NVGs equipped.
God damn it.
Make sure you have an LAR strobe in your pack. You should either have it on your person inside your uniform, or it'll be in your chest rig. Why do you have such a large backpack, Shaq?
Because I was told to.
For everyone.
Right.
I mean, I'm not dropping there without having at least 10,000 rounds. 10,000? 1,000 rounds for English and I don't know.
You want him to
40
break his legs
magazines
when he hits the ground as well?
Yeah, I think he can handle it.
Huh?
Yeah.
So, Cadius, you guys will provide with medical and ammunition support. We'll provide AT support.
You don't have
we're
any...
more on ammo though.
Well,
you don't have a medic? No.
Elise is not here.
Yeah, Elise is not here. I'm unsure.
Let's listen to what Piper says.
For the people getting Pearson Gearing, if you swap your backpacks again, the silencer and the laser will both be in your backpack. Make sure you have lasers on as well, ATACs, etc. Make sure they're in. Or PEX even.
Which pack does it have to go for, sorry?
It's in your backpack.
Oh, is it?
My favorite cheated night vision.
Well, it's not much use at this hour, so.
No, it's not much use at night too.
Night vision from Alico, just so you have it.
I have no idea what's happening at the moment.
Right.
Are we in 110 still?
What's the guy doing? Okay, now I'm back.
Why do you have your parachute on your front? Yeah, yes, that's not how it's meant to be.
I switched it up just to fix some equipment stuff.
I can't see it in my backpack.
You need to swap to your backpack because you have your parachute on currently.
That would be why.
You can use self-interaction equipment and swap rucksacks. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're a support team, am I allowed to use a bipod?
Yeah, just put one on.
What?
Yeah, put one on if you don't have one.
Okay.
Piper.
No, this is pod racing.
That's me.
I'm asking you because the others are not here. Once we land, we'll use standard radio protocol.
Yeah, standard radio protocol.
Okay, so our net is 110,
I can't
correct?
see myself, so... Wait, actually,
Yes, so ours is 112, but between you and me...
Radio check 110, over.
Holy shit!
Yeah, but between you and me...
Backpack's almost as big as my torso. Lima Charlie.
But you're gonna need 110 because that's the jump. That's the jump last, isn't it?
A firm.
Yeah, but what, is that the command as well?
I believe 100 is command currently.
Oh,
Good copy, over. Out.
Who are you talking to?
Say one more time.
I think 110 is jump master net. So
Do you still want crit ref?
Anyway, and then
Negative, I'll be TP'd in a second. Or active.
Oh yeah, but isn't 110 the squadness?
Kalenki! What happened?
It is.
Oh, fucking PC, man.
It was.
Fucking PC happened, okay.
Paldenius, I will be like bouncing between fire teams as usual, as long as it's safe for okay.
Big parachute and...
Make sure you guys all have like night vision, guys. I'm gonna make it night in like a mic or so.
Oh, you don't have your
I
night vision on?
cannot see, I'm legally blind.
Is that in my...
You're not
That
legally
should
blind.
be in your backpack,
I
believe.
can't see though.
But you're not legally blind.
Yeah.
Ralico.
Yeah.
What kind of frequency do you use for
Well, squad frequency is 112.
Okay.
The 1-1 is 111, for 1-2 it's
Stop
112,
running away.
and then command net will be 110. I'm just gonna make sure. Forward, you on 1? No, never mind.
I can't set up.
That's for me and Paldenius.
Okay, nice.
There we go.
So we're in 111, right?
Yeah, 111. So, ladies and gentlemen, please switch your radio frequency to 111 and do radio check.
111 to radio check.
Lima Charlie.
Radio check.
Lima Charlie.
Yeah, I mean...
Was a radio check on 111?
Lima Charlie.
Yeah.
Let me figure out who's I'm getting Kalenki.
Boarding gonna be 110.
111. Is it designated with batteries?
Once we land, then you need to switch it and you
Stop
call out
tapping
that
me
you
on
have
different
the
shoulders.
frequency 112. Yeah. Once we land, then you call out the line.
Okay, it's just shoulders.
Put a silencer on that bitch.
Yeah, Cadius.
Do a tap on the left shoulder, but there's no one there. You bastard.
Alright, start lining up when you're ready.
Is red 111.
Red.
What?
Right, so
My guy.
jump net, and command net is 110. So make sure your guys have either jump net as an additional, or are on jump net and then they switch to your net after landing. Okay. So jump net and command net is 110. So you all need to be on 110 and.
Alright, we are in support.
Oh wait, who's 110? Who's got 110?
Jack.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that bag?
I was told by Candice to load all the ammo I can get and dispense it once we hit the enemy.
He is a pregnant cow right now. He's
It
role
looks like
playing.
a fucking dick and balls on your chest.
I am very hungry, thank you very much.
You have a special backpack for your junk?
Yes. It barely fits in there.
Okay, just... I mean, I'm gonna let it slip this time, but in future, never ever take that fucking bag, because I will A, throw up on my screen, and B, punch you in the face at the same time with my vomit.
But it was direct order.
Do you have a suggestion which backpack fits a lot of ammo that I should
If you
use
need to
instead?
take a bigger pack than the kit bags, then just take a carry-all. Carry-all. But, because it at least
Alright,
looks
red team on me.
not stupid. I mean, it still looks stupid, but at least not like that.
Blue team, come on me.
Let's make it snappy because we need to move quick. I'm over here.
But for now, because we're rolling out, I'll let it stay.
Sailor shed there, northeast.
Could you copy over those?
Eclipse, you're on me.
I'm here.
Oh, you're there? Well,
Let's go, Inky.
my screen
Copy, got you on
is so
110.
small. It's literally so small. I can't see Jack. I'm sorry. My bad.
Kalenki, get a move on it.
Fix the night vision on.
How do I grab the batteries? Where do I grab the batteries?
Just put them into your
Batteries?
backpack.
Oh, but where?
Just put
Put
them.
a laser
just
disc.
don't care. Okay, just come. Just come. We don't have time. Make it happen. Make it snappy.
How did you? What is it called?
Night vision.
12 hours later, nice.
Okay, quickly, brief, real quick. You don't want to miss it.
Okay.
Shut the fuck
So
up.
jump net is gonna be 110. So go ahead and press number 2 on your keypad. Configure your radio to 110, please. Do not speak on that radio. Just configure it so you're on it. That's your jump net.
Command, will the number still be the same as before in the test?
We'll get new ones once we get there.
We will switch back to 111. Okay. So
Can you
jump out of
repeat,
the plane.
please, the radio frequency, please?
110.
Oh,
But
110.
when we are on land, you will use 111.
Yes. That's basically that's the
Alright,
net.
thank you.
Once you're out of
That's
the
what I was
plane,
looking for.
On the ground, you switch your frequency. You can do it by clicking number 1 on the keypad if you configure channel 2. It doesn't matter. You do it your way, but just do it.
Yeah, don't worry, I got this.
Other things, IR strobes attached to your body once you jump. You can do it in the plane. I don't care. You do whenever you want to. Just attach them. Once you're on the ground, make sure you still have them attached. Make sure your
I'm gonna need to
silencers
get
on.
one.
Go get one. Everyone else has their parachute.
Those are the ones that are standard issue.
Double check it.
I'll just make us more visible.
Yeah, that's it.
One mic.
I'm sure we need that at the
You don't
moment.
need the
but
mic.
at least
Kenny, is you on that?
Do we take it off for now, or once we landed?
Yeah. Alright, Relic, are you on that?
Hi, Ephraim.
Ephraim? Alright, 1-1 will be lining up on the northwestern side of the aircraft. 1-2 will be on the southeastern side of the aircraft.
Be advised, we don't have external batteries for the laser.
They won't run out anyway.
Okay.
Roger.
What are the IR strobes called?
Extra batteries for night vision.
IR strobe. Nope.
Copy.
Where are they? I can't find them.
Laser.
You should have some in your default loadout.
I don't.
Weapon check,
then
suitable
they
check,
should be under
backpack
MISC.
check. Alright, I'm good.
Misk.
Diams. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, found it. Thanks.
Earplugs. Check
Standard infantry, hopefully your squad leads have told you what your
Currently closed.
radio tasking is, so make sure you're on 110 for jump. When you hit the ground, switch to your respective radio channels. Other than that, stay off because this is command channel. I love you all though, dearly.
Kiss, kiss.
Alright.
Make sure you check the person in front of you for the parachute, just make sure that it's not fucked or they haven't got reserve parachute on or some dumb shit like that.
I wonder if it closes when someone joins.
1-1 left side, 1-2 right side.
Have I got my parachute on?
No.
We
yeah.
are
You don't have
1-1.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're 111. On me.
So,
Just line up
okay.
on one.
You have two
Do we
backpacks.
need new numbers?
Yes.
You will be
All
given
good. Don't you worry, you will have number.
Now you've lost
Just
your
want someone gone in.
Just like the juice.
Alright, listen up,
Yeah.
y'all. Listen up. Once we actually get hit red light, remember to
Alright, so
check
copy.
your everything in your inventory, and if you don't have a magazine in while red lighting, then put it in, please. That sounded Dutch and very disgusting. I'm sorry.
Actually,
That's
Lower
very
left.
Dutch and or disgusting. Are you
Red
sure?
lighting, put it in.
Oh.
Estonius.
Put it in on red light, got it.
Which backpack is the one that's riding?
Well, they're one
Yeah,
on the
this
floor.
night vision is horrible. It's so noisy.
It's fine.
Noisy? What do you mean?
No, it's not.
It could be
You don't
much
need your
worse.
night you don't need initially. You don't need your night vision. It's
it's
really it's no
your back.
gas.
Yeah.
It can
You
happen.
need
Yeah.
a natural parachute. Go into the inventory.
With natural lights if you think it's noisy.
Like, I just got the, I don't know.
Natural lights are actually good right now, but it's like pitch black. So.
It should be okay.
No, you have one in AC.
Alright, is everybody ready?
AC swap routes,
Wait one.
Mike, spool up in 1.5, Mike.
Estonius, you hear me?
Yeah.
In your backpack currently, do you have all the kit you need?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold your interaction key, your self-interaction key.
Major, are we on
go to
50?
equipment,
On long range.
and then swap rucksacks.
Alright.
Exactly, that's what I've done.
Okay, drop that one you have currently.
We'll
Just drop
advise once landed. And everybody on RP.
That's your uniform. Drop your backpack.
That's your vest.
That's your vest.
I don't care. I'm just gonna get a
red team.
Just gonna get a
Radio
fucking-
champion channel 50 long range.
No, no, Estonia's come back.
Estonia's come back. Come back. Come back.
Grab your vest.
Yeah, I will do that.
I
when
know.
get up.
There's a parachute in the plane. That's why I said you can grab a parachute when you're in the plane.
And now put your backpack on your
chest,
and then just grab a parachute once you're in.
You can turn on engines.
7, yeah.
I'm gonna give numbers out now then as well.
Now Ace in turn.
Yep. Go for it.
Make sure you listen out for your numbers. I'll be coming around and giving to him now. Cadius 1, Eclipser 2, Baelish 3, Shaq 4, Glenky 5. Goring 6, Pearson 7. Ralico. Okay. Estonius, you are 8. Estonius, you are 8. Ralico 9. Okay, Polanius 10, Piper 11, Spags 12, and Mage if you're jumping, you're 13.
Not jumping, so that's fine.
I'll just do a sound off before we do it. So I'll say your name, give me your number. Cadius.
1.
Eclipser 2.
Cadius, number.
1.
Eclipser, number.
2.
Baelish.
3.
Shaq. 4. Glenky.
5.
Goering.
6.
Pearson.
7.
Estonius.
8.
Ralico.
9.
Paulanius.
10.
Vipers 11. Sprags.
12.
Alright, all good for jump.
Crew, this is Loadmaster 14, ODA 4111 right now.
Alright, board 1. Board 2.
2 in.
3. 3. 4. 4 in. 5. 5 in. Continue boarding. 6 in. 7 in. 8 in.
What the fuck?
10 in.
11 in.
12's in. Loadmaster's in. Confirm all in. Wait. Confirm all in.
Pearson is in.
Pilot, this is Loadmaster, all in, ready to take off, ready to take off.
Somebody's hot miking.
All personnel personnel in cargo bay, please mute mics.
Well, guess what? Lights work.
Estonius, if you haven't already, then take a parachute from the cargo plane's inventory.
Yeah, I already have it.
Okay, good.
Also remember, guys, if you have nothing special to say, just mute your microphone, okay? Especially with, like, ambient noise. That.
Could you guys not?
One click, yellow line. Two clicks, green line. Green line, 30 seconds. Green line, 30 seconds.
Green line, 1 out. 2 out. 3 out. 4 out. 6 out. 5 out. 7 out. 8 out. 9 out. 10 out. 11 out. 12 out.
2 down.
Four down. Seven down. Three down.
12 down.
Viking actual, be advised this is 1-1 over.
Radio check on 111. Confirm. Lima Charlie, this is Kalenki on 111.
Yeah, Eclipse 1111.
Viking actual, be advised this is 1-1 over.
This is Viking 1 Bravo. Send message or relay it to Viking 1 actual.
Rick, this is Viking 1 actual. Send message.
Just fired southwest.
Be advised, 1-1 is currently at RP point. We have shots fired southwest of our location, not directed at 1-1 over.
Goliath, what is your location?
Solid copy. 1-1. Actual out.
Thaddeus.
Yeah, Viking actual, this is
Forward
all 501
position.
message.
I'm about 500 meters from
We're
RP
at the
point.
RP.
Over short net, all 501's drop was scuffed. I am away from the RP point.
Solid
This is
copy, I got eyes on you on
question
the
going
comlink.
to RP or ERP?
All teams.
RP,
this is
Romeo Papa.
1-2. Be
Good
advised
copy,
that we
Romeo
have
Papa
a
out.
2-man patrol on the road to the southwest of the RV point.
All Father, this is Viking 1 Bravo.
Send message, Viking 1 Bravo.
I see someone to your northwest looking around confused. May want to hold one and just see if you can reconvene. Marker 10.
8th, eyes on them. I'm heading to them now.
Oh, hello.
Now we got one behind us. Alright, let's stay here.
I'm taking a stamina break.
Airborne. Over here. One over there.
Social. Airborne.
Hello.
Eclipse here.
Alright, let's go. We need to get to the southeast.
We need to get to the RP point. Call him on Kalenki.
Baldanios,
All
I
Father,
don't
this
see
is
your
Viking 1
phone.
Bravo.
What's that?
I don't see your IR.
Send it, Viking Bravo.
I am the marker above 6,
Probably run
halfway
out.
between you and the RP point. I'm gonna wait for you two to get here and then move as a group in safety.
8th, copy last. Heading to your position now. Me and Goring are en route.
If unsure who 6 is at this point in time.
No. It's probably like ran out. Expired.
Very quickly, it's like, what? Less than a minute.
Nothing on the southwest.
Oh,
Let's move.
maybe. I've had it on since we were at base.
That's a shitty equipment.
Eclipse Eclipser, report position.
I'll be advised, Eclipser, Baelish, and Poldanius are moving currently with me. We're about 200 mics, I guess, from the RP point.
You're telling me you're 200 minutes away from the RP point?
Negative, 200 meters.
Copy that. 0.2 clicks away, copy.
Yeah, copy.
Rolling, you understand?
Oh, they are, okay. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not on their radio, so.
As they say, slow but steady. It's not a problem, it's just funny.
Yeah, 200 minutes.
Oh, well, yeah, we should go to some, I don't know, bar here. I actually want a beer.
I mean, you just bought us like 3.5 hours.
Be advised, I have eyes on IR towards my southeast. We should be on your northwest, over.
Why is there IR strobe floor?
Copy that, Kalenki, just head in here. Call out friendly
Viking Bravo, this is Allfather 1 message.
Send it Allfather.
Be advised, 2 friendlies approaching from your northwest.
Hey fam, believe we have a friendly approaching from our south as well. He's around 300 meters out, I believe.
Copy that. Watch for IRs and lasers. Also, make sure you have yours on if you don't.
IRs.
Alright, can you mark the... Can we mark the edge of the forest with an IR towards west?
Yeah, copy on it.
Viking 1 Bravo, this is actual message.
Send it, actual.
Viking 1 Bravo, what's the ETA towards RP point with your group? Over.
One, please confirm all members gathered up at RP point.
Link here.
Eclipse is here.
Shock here.
Viking 1 actual, we're roughly...
Copy, thank you.
600 meters out, so...
Where is Viking actual?
I'm here.
We're heading east now. I don't know who 6 is, but he's part of Ralico's team, so try to find out who he is and get him moving east.
Viking 1-1 Bravo, this is 1-2, I have no contact whatsoever with anybody from the team.
A firm. Hopefully they'll start getting moving east. You'll probably be able to see him on the rug tab, Ralico. He's 6 south of my position.
I mean, there is like, no, there is light.
1-1, Oscar Mike on me, we're moving.
1-1 Bravo, could you inform how I open the tablet thing?
H for hotel.
I can see.
Closing back.
Okay.
Hey, from he is to your south.
A firm, he is to my south. If you can find out
I
who
recommend
it
not
is, and
crouching.
then get him to move east instead of towards us, that'll make the time will go a lot quicker.
1-2 Bravo, who do you have in your party at the moment?
Party.
We have got 1 Tynes, Private T, Goering, and Captain Trex.
Break. Viking 1 Bravo, this is actual message.
Send it, actual.
Priority tasking, link up with Private Pearson towards your southwest, approximately 300 meters.
A firm will hold Pearson to reconvene.
Can everybody put the IR strobes?
Yeah, they went out.
If I have more than one.
Alright, everyone grab a knee, we're lying down.
Be advised, I have a patrol on direct west, about 50 meters near the shack.
Pearson, you on this
A bit more north, a bit west into the shack. Danger
hold
close.
eyes on
Two men.
Which side of the shack are you talking?
We're talking about above the shack, going around the shack to the right, northern side, coming in around us.
Copy that, keep eyes on.
Copy that. Bearing 300.
Copy, keep eyes on them.
I can't confirm they don't have night vision.
Viking Bravo, this is 1-1 over.
Send it 1-1.
Be advised, 1-1 is currently held up at grid break.
Yeah, A-Firm, I see you on the net, don't worry.
Alright, be advised, we have a patrol currently walking around our area.
Patrol
break.
team, 1 sniper, 1 AK.
We have also eyes on stationary units southwest of our location, 200 meters south, over.
A-Firm, is that station unit 200 meters out on the crossroads or along it?
Way 1 for confirmation.
Lost visual contact.
Viking 1 Bravo, this is actual message.
Send it.
Viking 1 Bravo, you got Private Pearson towards your southwest, approximately 200 meters now. He seems to be very lost.
Oh, yeah, A-Firm, we thought we could get hold of him, but it seems not. We're going to move towards him.
Copy that. I'll keep tabs on the rock tablet for you to accurately point out his location. Over.
A-Firm, I'm moving towards him now with Sprags.
Copy. Actual out.
Viking Bravo, this is 1-1 over.
Send it 1-1.
Confirmation, it is on the crossroads. I say again, it's on the crossroads.
A-Firm, mark the amount, and if they're going on a certain patrol route, give me the direction from, like, east to west or whatever. Just so that we know that they're there, and if they're patrolling, then I want to know that as well.
Confirming visual.
Viking 1 Bravo, this is actual. You'll meet up with Pearson in approximately 10 meters.
A-Firm, I have eyes on Pearson out.
Copy that. Actual out.
Viking 1 Bravo, this is 1-1.
Send it 1-1.
Be advised, 2 stationary targets marked on map, and a red arrow swinging to our north is a patrol on our position.
A-Firm. Wait, 1.
Be advised, I think I have visual contact to the northwest.
Like one actual, this is like one
maybe
Bravo.
patrol.
Send message, Bravo.
Reconvened with Pearson and Spraggs. Do you want us to head to east RP point or southeast to the patrol point? Or sorry, not patrol point, but 1-1's location.
Viking 1 Bravo, head towards RP point towards my location. 1-2 actual will be waiting for Pearson to link up. I'll copy.
Moving out now, over.
Alright, we're Oscar Mike on.
Out even, radio protocol, etc. ETC.
Hold formation.
That IS
Viking Bravo, this is
floating
1-1
in
over.
the air for anyone else?
Send it.
Everyone. Be advised, 1-1 is currently Oscar Mike southwest of our location, moving to a better cover position, over.
A firm southwest.
Alright, okay, yeah. Take up position, sir. Dig some trenches, Shaq, if you could. Just a line of trenches.
Copy that.
Direct west?
1-1, this is Viking Bravo.
Covered here. In Kalanki, if you could hold our back, that would be perfect. Just make sure our sights and
Message.
I have a visual on 1 sentry, direct southwest, bearing 235, approximately 200 meters.
Yeah, the church, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Viking 1 actual, this is Viking Bravo.
Send message, Bravo.
There are enemies patrolling in between us. Marking on map now.
Copy that. We'll take 1-2 and intercept. Over.
Is my strobe just stuck in the air?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's back there.
Magical flight.
Nice.
Marked on map. How copy?
Wait 1. Solid copy. See you on map. Over.
I have visual on contact northeast strobe.
That's a glitch strobe. Don't think of it.
Change that 1 times EI to 2 times EI to patrolling.
Solid copy on that, Bravo. We're moving in towards your straight east. Over.
Yeah, AFM.
I should have taken another...
We are holding position west of the EI mark. They have moved roughly 10-20 meters down south of that road.
Not that it particularly matters, because I will cover in... but... it's not really pleasant.
Oh, we probably won't engage that far anyway.
Oh, that's nice. Then why are we here?
We're setting up a good cover position.
We said to them that we need 200 mics, so yeah.
Oh yeah,
200 mics.
Viking 1 actual, this is Viking 1 Bravo.
Send message, Bravo.
Do you want Bravo to move to engage as well, or wait for you to set up a firing position?
If you can leave them be, just head to our position, running in from the northeast.
AFM.
I'm really need to know, guys. Can we take next time better night vision, because this is really shitty.
I can push it up the chain.
1-2 and Viking 1 actual, this is Viking Bravo. Be aware, I have eaten both my IR strobes and do not have one on me currently, so do not shoot me as an enemy, please.
Okay,
Copy, we got eyes on you. We'll not shoot. Over.
Yeah, it looks good, really good. Take up a position and hold the sectors. Just hold each sector. Shaq, I want you to be on my ass. I'm just gonna move a bit closer just to see what's up front over that wall, okay?
I see 3 guys moving
cover,
there.
just cover my ass. You don't have to be on it. I'm sorry. Misused the word.
I assume Kalinki's reported all these 3 guys I see.
I only see 1. Where is 3?
These trenches are really shitty.
There's the Bell Tower 235. There's a guy right next to us.
I reported him. Yeah, I see another one. Yeah.
There's another one 241.
Yeah, 1-1. This is Viking 1 Bravo.
Yeah, I lost visuals because he's behind the tree right now.
Send a 1 Bravo.
And there was one patrolling in
Viking
front.
1 Bravo, Viking Actual, All Father, and 1-1 are moving.
Patrolling in front
right
of
now,
the.
then we'll
I don't know where he
reconvene
went
you in
right
your
now, but he
position.
was in
How
front of
copy?
that building.
Copy that. Be advised, we have multiple patrols walking around the area as well. Break. 1 times technical moved on the MSR northwest to southeast. Break. 2 times tangos at the church. Over.
A firm. If you can mark technical, that would be exceptionally useful. How copy?
You can see skylining people without night vision a lot better.
Moving south to 1-1's position.
You want to take it southwest then if you want to go to
That's
1-2's
fair.
position 1-1. Sorry, 1-1.
Repeat last, Bravo.
You want to move southwest if you want to hit 1-1's position.
This binoculars night vision is blessed.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, push it up to me and then Shaq. Go ahead and build some new trenches on this line, but try to keep it low.
Copy that.
Viking
Piper,
Bravo,
here's
this is
level
1-1 over.
Send it, Viking bro. Fucking yep. Send it 1-1.
Be advised, technical is marked on map. 1-1 is currently Oscar Mike, 50 meters closer to the objective to set up a better firing line towards objective. Over.
A firm. Treat the bridge to your southeast, roughly 150 meters away, as a way to get around the enemy if needs be. We can go under and around and basically hit them from a weird angle. How copy?
Copy that. Be advised, we currently set up an OP position directly on where we are stationed there. We have great overview, at least over half of the area.
A firm. Make sure your guys do not kill the guy we are trying to save.
Oh, there's a guy we're trying to save.
Be advised, what kind of guy are we trying to save? I was not informed.
Was a press man, if I intel is to believe.
Copy that. 1-1 out.
1-2. I repeat, southwest, not southeast, is the way you want to move.
1-1. Be advised. There's a guy in the area that we don't want to kill.
Behind us. Behind us.
Viking Bravo. Be advised. 1-1 in contact.
AFM. You're gonna have to push the objective then.
Contact was coming in from our direct north. Tell 1-2 to advise that there's might be more patrols around.
AFM 1-2 is far to your southeast, to your east even, so it doesn't matter at this point. You need to get either pushing onto the objective or secure a baseline where you can shoot anyone that might run to a hostage.
Copy that. 1-1 on task.
Confirm to KIA.
Alright, 1-1. It's happening on me. Lock and.
Give me a sec.
We need to move, Shaq. You just come.
You can abort that with Windows key. Is someone hit?
Anything that moves and does not have a press west needs to die ASAP.
Can we use laser sight?
Yeah, turn them on. 2 times up at the church. I want those 2 guys dead. Contacts down. Hold. Keep pushing.
Why actually moving? We were supposed to be providing support.
Because we got spotted and there's a hostage that might get killed.
There's a hostile bearing 288 in the construction building.
Copy that. Everyone get the ice on. Make sure they are actual hostile. They don't look alerted, so let's breach the compound to our
Where's your current position?
I believe I saw at least
we're
one
currently
contact
on
right
2
there.
XAI stationary mark on map.
Okay, from 1-2 is to your east on parallel with the road, a little bit north.
Oh shit, that's the technical.
1-2 taking fire.
1-2 that fires to your south on the road, how copy?
It should be the technical, no?
1-2 hard copy.
Clear. Room 1. Room 2 clear.
Kalenki, get on that construction yard with Shaq, and Shaq point them out and kill them all on that construction yard.
Oh, technical up front, technical up front.
All good? What the fuck? There's a guy in this building.
Want to keep moving west on the road.
1-2 copies. Okay, let's continue.
Everyone okay?
1-2 be advised, you have friendlies to the rear. Command
We
on
lost
that.
our command again, or fire team lead, and one other guy is down, I guess.
Well, there's one guy in this building. He shot me through the window.
1-1, this is actual.
Who is assuming?
Guys?
Kalenki?
Ace Rob. Ace Rob.
Shock is up, green.
Clips are green here.
Kalenki's back online, tree line. Waiting for further casualties and moving out.
Right,
Yeah, be advised. Cadius disconnect.
153. Somewhere behind the bushes.
Be advised, Cadius is bailed for work issues, so yes, I'll
Be advised, you're shooting on friendlies.
It's friends,
They're not listening anymore.
Why don't you have fire strobes or lasers on?
They have lasers on. What they're talking about?
Yeah, they have.
1-1 be aware, you're shooting at friendlies.
Yeah,
I didn't see strobes or lasers.
Well, 2 of us have got lasers on and the rest have got strobes on, so it's not a good enough excuse.
Strobes glitch out and I did not see them.
Well, 1-1, have you found the hostage yet?
No.
Well, let's quickly plan this out.
We just killed 2 Vicks, so...
Yeah, we're under a hostage, so that's what we're here for. So let's get one more moving.
Well, 1-1 moving south, clearing the building to the south. 1-2, I want you covering the position that HQ is on currently. How copy?
Hard copy. Unable at the moment. 2 times injured.
Well, south, I guess.
Yeah, AFA. Eclipse to stay on command. Heal the blue team up. 1-1, I want you pushing south into the next building.
Oh, you're
clearing it.
hurt, okay. Yeah, I'll be fixing the 1-2, I guess.
Hey, understood.
Yeah, I'll take my left arm. I need some stitching.
Yeah. Anyone else hurt?
So I'm left arm.
Yeah, left leg. Fortunately, they're bad shots.
Oh, mine were good shots.
Yeah. Okay. Is anyone bleeding still? No? Okay. I'll stitch Bralica.
Send it. Come to us. Making my way.
Should I inject myself with the stuff for...
Stuff.
If your screen was blink or like...
If you're in pain, you can use a morphine.
Yeah, and the pulsating white screen is pain.
Depends on what your pain setting is. Okay. You're good, Bralica.
Are you good? Is your flight team good?
Negative, still 1 times injured.
Goring here? You're good, Pearson. Ralico, is Goring somewhere here?
Bravo, be advised, take lead of 1-1.
Negative.
Okay.
Repeat last.
A firm, Bravo is on 1-1 command.
Everybody alright?
Okay, where are you guys?
Yeah, we're gonna hold here until
to the house
gets
southwest.
Okay, we're gonna.
And the rest.
Hold here, yeah, I'm doing the ARD the best you can.
Yeah, I'm moving towards you. The guys should be okay.
Be advised, everyone, friendlies towards your east, next to the trench line that we've built.
Alpha 1, this is Viking 1 actual send message.
Be advised, me, Kalenki, and Goring are en route to AO zone. We'll
Copy, I was
message
marking.
when in.
I was gonna mark RP point 3. Going to continue with that. Over.
Friendly coming in.
Hit us up when you've got one. We'll adjust course to it.
Give me 1 second. Jesus Christ.
Well, we are sitting here. Then.
Yeah, I know. I am listening to command net telling me what to do next.
1-1 actual, this is, or no, Viking 1-1 actual, this is 1-1. We have 2 times infantrymen to our northeast on the building.
No, enemies east.
Are you sure this is enemy?
Enemies pushing in northeast. A firm, enemies pushing in from
Negative,
our east
negative. Interrogative. There's a friendlies.
No, there is a fucking guy with a balaclava mask on that came in.
What? I don't see anything. Oh, it's not east. Fucking hell.
Contact down.
Be advised, there's a contact on the 50 cal.
Yeah, he probably just got back on it. That's what they do with ASR.
No, let me go. Where is
Which one? Which 50 cal?
Yeah, which 50 cal?
Viking 1 is Viking 1 Bravo.
Contact moving up the road. He's going to the wall.
This is Viking 1
Contact is
actual
towards the south
Bravo. Are
behind
you
the
calling
wall
for me?
of the compound.
Yeah, sorry, fucking rare comes at the moon. There's apparently one of the AIs jumped back on one of the 50 cals on the technicals. How copy?
1-2 movies.
Copy outside the villa.
Unsure, I've just been told one of the technicals.
Yeah, I don't see either of them.
Be advised, Bravo. We got no eyes on.
Baelish, Clipster, message.
Yeah.
1-2, this is Viking 1 Bravo.
State your
Sorry,
location.
Alpha, go Alpha.
Building, second floor.
Be advised, Viking 1 Bravo, I'm
you're
escorting
having
Kalenki
contacts
to your
at the bottom
location now.
floor.
Okay, I'm.
Be advised, friendlies coming in from the north.
What the fuck?
Well, a guy just fucking walked
Yeah.
behind you.
Bravo, be advised.
thank you,
You got
Kalenki,
1-2 moving southwest on top of the hill
Copy,
towards your
message out.
northwest. How copy?
Alright, hold it.
A firm to northwest.
Shock, it was you, of course.
What?
Nothing. And cover both
1-2, this is Viking 1 Bravo. I guess this contains Viking 1 actual as well. Ralico, this is Piper.
Bravo, this is 1-2, send it.
I want you to push the southwest to get the 2 times compound to your southwest cart cleared. How copy?
Break, we are already doing that. Over.
A firm, A firm.
Viking 1 Bravo, be advised.
Side of the building.
All Bravo 1 and
Friendlies are
Kalenki have
pushing to
regroup
our
with you.
west now. They're going to push into the buildings far west. 50, 60 meters.
Or if they find the entry.
Is anyone here able to cinch one?
Yeah, I can.
I would
Come in
appreciate
here,
it.
come in here.
Okay.
Piper, give me a sit rep.
1-1 is cleared out this building and waiting for 1-2 to push the building to our west now. Once they've done that, we'll start pushing
Bravo, be
towards
advised,
the
1-2 is breaching compound.
fortification areas slightly further west, I believe, or at least southwest.
Slightly northwest, I believe. If it's at the top of the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at the tablet, it's slightly northwest this location.
Other than that, we have to
I'm
just
going
make sure
down.
we're ticking off buildings, research, etc. All that jazz.
Hey, firm.
Thank you.
No problem.
1-2, can you give me a sit rep on the shots?
I think it's the bottom floor.
Bravo, hold 1.
Yeah. Do we engage in military installation?
There are friendlies to our southwest, so watch out.
Bravo, this is 1-2. We have 2 times injured. Shots to the southwest of the southwest of the compound.
A firm, they're beyond the hill towards the military bunker.
This is 1-2. That is correct.
A firm, A firm. Viking 1, Bravo out. 1-1. Enemies are beyond the bunker, the compound that 1-2 are pushing now, so they are in the military bunker south of the fucking compound position. I'm marking it on now.
I'm here.
Where's here?
Up. Stairs. I'm coming down.
Okay, just making sure that we have someone maybe on the bottom also.
Okay.
Sprags is here, but he's more like, you know, in spirit than anything.
I'm here emotionally.
I can be down if you want. Like, or.
For now, hold it.
Sniper.
That's me.
Those buildings that are to our direct south, have they been searched and cleared?
Which ones?
Direct south.
Oh,
negative.
Let's make sure we hit that before we progress, as otherwise we're going to get caught in crossfire.
No, I'm just making sure they capture the main objectives of a compound, because I want to like split up the 2 fire teams. It's mostly because we can provide like a firing position here, that's the reason I kept it.
Yeah. True, but if we take that, we can support them as they push on to the main objective.
That's what I was going to do.
We want to make sure we take that first. Let's move as soon as possible because they're...
1-1, listen up, we're going to move south into the other buildings, to our current building south. There should be 2 times, we're going to go clear them out and then provide assistance as 1-2 pushes to the military position. Get on first floor and prep to move out east from the first floor.
I'm here.
I'm on your radio, aren't I?
Yes.
Kalenki, Baelish, first floor, now, down.
We are at the bottom floor, towards the southwest of the building.
Yeah, I told you to prep east side. Come first floor towards east side, we're going to go out the front door, and then we're going to go to clear from the south.
Good copy.
Friendlies, crossing fire.
Loading.
Hello.
We're going to move that anyway, check in a sec, ready?
We are here.
Why do you want us to meet up at east entry?
Alright, let's get going. Because we're going to the fucking building out here. Like...
Oink.
Amazing.
Viking 1 actuals, Viking 1 Bravo.
Some massive Bravo.
Bravo's moving to the southeast buildings on your current location.
Contact, 2 contacts left, 2 contacts.
FG northeast.
Copy that, Bravo.
Right, push past me, get across the road and start pushing towards the
Bravo,
building.
be advised, building marked with an blue X is clear. You can move in to the compound.
Is that the building?
Viking 1-1 actual, this is 1-2. The building to the northwest of the compound is clear.
Back up.
Stack up. Baelish set.
Breaching. Going left stairs, right room clear.
Who is there?
Going upstairs.
Why the fuck don't you use Kalenki? Why the fuck don't you use
room clear, building clear, building clear, building clear.
Because you what?
Building clear.
1-1, this is 1-2. What is your current position?
If 1-1's current location is building south of Piper's last marked. I'll mark it as 2 now.
I almost shot you, you know?
Marked as 2.
Okay, it's clear.
Both buildings are clear. Moving to 1-2's position now. 1-1, listen out. We're moving west towards 1-2's position. Then we're going to go attack the armored compound.
Roger, Dodger.
Be advised, Kalenki don't use laser sight, so be careful. This is actual message.
I'll just stick at the back, so I'll close you up. So if you want to
Does interrogative? Does Sergeant Shack have his wire cutters on him? Over.
Shack, do you have wire cutters on you? He does indeed have wire cutters. Get a extended line on me, just left, right, and facing southwest.
Copy that, Bravo. Then you have an opportunity to go in from seaside. Over.
There's a gap in the fence right there.
A firm on seaside. We have got a gap as well.
Down and patch yourself up the best of your ability. But don't make any. It's not gonna be.
Yeah, but somebody's hit.
Yes, Brad.
Viking 1 actual, we'll go on your
You hit?
on your attack order. We'll go on the left hand side if you want to go through the entrance.
Oh, it might be me. Don't worry about me.
Unless you want us to sneak up first.
Weird. You're fine. Clips.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Viking 1 actual.
Be advised,
Like
don't
one
go
actual
through
even?
maybe with actual.
Sunny Bravo.
You catch my last?
Negative on that.
No, you were talking in our radio.
Okay, we'll go on your attack. If you want to go from the front, we'll go on the left hand side. Unless you want us to sneak up first and then try to get in, you go from the front.
Can you make that sneak in first? Then we can push in.
Alright, 1-1, southwest, left hand side of this position. We're going to try to sneak to the opening and get our eyes in. Then 1-2 is going to push on the front entrance on our right. How copy?
Roger, Dodger.
Right,
Copy.
push southwest, keep to the left hand side of this bunker position.
Alright, crossing the road.
Viking 1 actual, Spike 1 Bravo moving in now.
Solid copy on movement, Bravo. Good luck.
Secure the entrance first, don't go in, don't push in.
Crossing fire, crossing fire.
1-2 prep for move.
Wait, one.
1-2 ready. 1-2 moving.
This is 1-1, we're moving in now as well.
Wait, I see movement. It looks unarmed. Maybe
We're looking for our press guy, but just keep an eye.
Friendlies entering main entrance.
He's armed. He has a gun. I can see a gun in his hand from here, Bear, since you're right.
Fucking hell, I can't. That's not fair.
We have friendlies at the right, north.
We have enemies in here, so be careful. There are enemies in here.
Car at the back.
Somebody with me. Clips.
I'm here.
Yeah, come with me. Hold this position. Hold this.
Up here?
Going up.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Alright, come up.
Okay.
Alright, entrance of the main compound secure. Contact
1112
northwest.
ARD right now.
Get an ARD set up. A firm. 1-1 will take northeast. 1-1 get northeast. So yeah, from north to east. We'll have one on rear guard. I'll do rear guard now. Actually, fuck it.
You have a tourniquet on your arm, correct? Okay, well then you should be fine.
Allfather, this is Viking 1 Bravo. How copy?
Oh,
Send it
get
back
down.
on Bravo.
We have got our press guy.
Kalingi's dead.
Hey, firm on press guy. I've just met him myself.
1-1, this is 1-2. Crocodile.
Pipers also down.
Is he dead?
Hey, firm.
Viking 1-1 Bravo. This is 1-2 interrogative.
Be advised, Bravo's dead.
Alrighty, Eclipser, you're the guy I actually wants. We have 1 times injured on the northwestern side of the
Be advised,
compound.
there's a technical bearing 63 driving off
Kinda
towards
requires your
southeast.
attention. How copy?
Gun is
I'll
out.
try to make my way there.
He just went to the water.
I'll go fix
Viking
1-2.
actual, be advised, please get your men to actually clear buildings.
Who needs medical?
Scratch that.
It's
1
only
0
right
0 1 1 2. How copy?
Lost a lot of blood.
Yeah, I got you.
Pearson. Yeah, Pearson, just go up on that tower, see if you can spot anything to the northwest.
Do we have friendlies coming in from northeast?
That's not negative.
Unknown.
1 1 1 2. We need to get towards LC Alpha. Straight towards the west. We'll move over the river with the hostage as soon as possible. 1 2 will keep hostage. 1 1 will keep defense. How copy?
1 2 hard copy. Interrogative over.
Send interrogative.
Where is the hostage?
Is anyone else here on the command net?
Towards your southwest. Scratch that
No,
southeast.
it's not command net.
Oh, no, squad net.
1 2 copies.
We were tasked to defend this place, I guess.
Bravo, do you copy?
Piper's dead.
What happened?
I don't know.
Where's the hostage? Oh, he's there. Okay, nice.
Alright, who takes lead in 1 1 then?
Well,
I can take lead in 1 1.
Okay, thank you.
Rendezvous at the 2 buildings to the east side of the compound.
You should be good, Estonius. You can take off your tourniquet.
Relico, be advised, we are heading towards the west, towards landing zone Alpha.
1 2 copies. Give the go and we'll regroup and head for the rendezvous point with the hostage.
Copy. Make sure that you have 2 guys in front covering at all times. 1 1 will keep the rear.
Ephraim. Okay, once we'll go with the hostage, Estonius and Goran, I want you guys to take point. We're going to the LC Alpha. I'll give the go and yeah,
Once
we'll
we
go.
started in this area, it wasn't clear. Just to let you know.
Viking 1 1 actual, this is 1 2. Are we ready to move?
You okay?
Huh?
Are you okay?
Radio check on frequency 111.
Good check.
Loud and clear. Copy. I'll be taking care of commanding 1 1 until we get to the landing zone. Further tasking requires us to cover 1 2 with the hostage, moving towards the west to a landing zone Alpha. How copy? Copy. Relico, take your team out. 1 1 will follow.
Okay, oh, Ephraim. Okay, let's go. 2 guys I mentioned before, head west, or heads, yeah, west to LC Alpha. I'll take the hostage.
1 1 prep for move.
1 2
1 2.
1 1, Oscar Mike.
Who is in front of me?
Towards the west.
Can I get in front of you? Just for protection reasons.
Give me a sec.
Thank you.
Hold on,
Why?
check me the sec.
Relico, hold.
What's the problem?
1 2 holding.
Oh shit.
Keep moving, keep moving.
That's a 50 yard.
Yep.
1 2 cover. 1 1 cover, 1 1 cover. 1 2 keep moving.
1 2 still moving.
Where is it? Oh.
Be advised, this is your marksman speaking, Kalenki. What should I do? Do you want me to get to their backs and try to shoot them at the back, or...?
Negative, Kalinki. If you can make it towards landing zone Bravo, towards your northwest, that'll be great.
Good copy, LZ Bravo, Kalenki out.
Alright, 1 1, let's keep moving. 1 2, be advised, 1 1 is keeping your backs clear, but we're moving right now.
1 2 copies.
We're going southwest, right?
Southwest, copy that, Baelish. We're moving to landing zone.
Roger that.
Relico, once we've secured the landing zone, tell Captain Sprague to call in the chopper.
1-2 copies.
One, keep you staggered like this. This is good. Rest of 1-1, keep moving.
Baelish? Yeah, I think it's over to our northwest now. Baelish, we passed. Move north.
I need a respite.
After that, move north.
Come again?
Move north after that.
Oh yeah, now I see.
This is Galenki. I'm about 200 meters from the LZ.
Copy that, Kalinki. Keep frosty. We'll tell the pilots to pick you up at Bravo.
Roger. Be advised, there is a UH-60 friendly above our heads moving towards the southwest.
Be advised, 2 times EI to the west.
Got eyes on. Hilo is taking fire from...
That's probably technical.
Guys, it's a quick evac, Relico. Get your men in order. 1-1, pull back towards the landing zone. Landing zone is towards our southwest. Relico, keep your men in the ditch. The HVT goes in first.
1-2 copies, 1-2 is moving up to the chopper.
1-1, move up.
Viking 1-1, actual, you want a 1-2 to enter the chopper after the HVT?
Copy, copy. Move.
Are we getting in?
One, 2 goes in first.
HVT in.
Go in.
1-2 get in.
One, enter.
By the way,
All
Valkyrie.
501 is boarded.
All in.
Alright, lift off.
1-2 in.
Position.
She's have. Avoid town. Can you hit LZ Bravo?
Should I mark the LZ with a smoke?
If you have IRs.
Why? Because this is shit. LZ Bravo's not marked. Yeah, use marker that is actually LZ marked Bravo. Yeah, but that doesn't help. Because you gotta realize, I have no visual of the ground here. Solid. I do not see what's straight, I do not see what's hill. They need to... All-Father Actual, is there any possibility for Kalenki to light up his position? I'll copy over.
He should have his position marked with IR strobe.
Yeah, but...
Kalenki, do you have that IR strobe up?
Negative, no IRs, I can laser.
Okay, no lasers.
This is Halo marker.
Be advised, all directional, we got no IRs on the map.
But I currently I'm setting her down here so I can set up a flight plan. Because I wasn't informed that we were gonna land Bravo as well. Yeah, but normally I have more crew on my helo. Oh, yeah, free.
Yeah, whereas we touched on Halo, don't make your way over here, wait at Bravo.
I can go to Bravo, I just need to know, is he still at Bravo? Because I can
Yes.
go there now. I'm touching for Bravo then. Is Kalenki still at Point Bravo?
Copy that.
Your flightline set.
He is still at Point Bravo. Yeah, we are out of fire from the 50 cal now, so we're good. Yeah, I think I finally got it.
Kalenki, be advised, once the chopper has landed, just move towards it.
Roger that, I am,
Who needs power out here anyways?
I'm ready to board.
As soon as possible.
Okay.
So the only thing out here is what is out here?
The only thing out here is bullshit.
It's just some steel buildings and then a steel, well, whatever it
I
is.
never want to fly nighttime again. I forgot how much I hate this.
Try to go a bit more to the right. There's the guy to the right.
Yeah, I'm going straight into the landing zone.
Yeah, you're good to land.
I'm trying to hit this crest on the move.
Yeah.
Solid copy on
Looks
personnel
good,
now.
left is clear.
Right's clear.
I hate landing on small hills. There's only armors that in on this.
Alright, we've got 1 times infantry allied on the move. ETA, 10 seconds. Alright, all in. RTB. Solid copy on all in, RTB.
Collect you in.
I mean, I was called all in, so I'm flying. If he's not in, that's up.
Yeah, it's actually a pick and rock.
Kalenki being in here?
Is he actually not in?
He is.
Because I was about to say, I was pretty sure I got called all in right there.
Yeah, also all in, so yeah.
I was about to say, my good.
Wish him a good walk or whatever.
No, he's in.
Oh, look at the fancy airfield, Thornwood, where it would be so much easier for me to land.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be a challenge for you, wouldn't it?
No, but neither would face and hope that you let me land on the airfield. There's a truck there we need to bring over. I should totally land there so we can bring our trucks and towers back.
Hey, if you keep this up, I'll spawn a fucking dead as you there.
Please do.
Landing in a hostile area, I'm on the airport, you guys, zero things on it.
The airport is secure. Just took off from there. Because for some reason, light is completely dark. What the fuck? My LC's dark. Why is my helipad dark?
I don't know.
Explain thyself. Where's my landing lights?
They're on.
Not for me.
They're for me. Your game's fucked, Mike.
Yep. Reinstall incoming. I mean, I see the LC now. I need reinstall, man. Half my mods are broken again. I need Eclipser in my life.
You do.
Push it left through the other helicopter.
Rally, your band. Actually, shut the fuck up.
What the fuck? Ooh, what is happening? Once you get up.
Well,
One back to the barrack. One two back to the barrack.
Alright, tell your guys to take off their NVGs and like 2 mics, cause I'll make it daylight again.
Clips around you in a medic.
Yeah?
Could you take a look at my arm?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Got a bit shot by that 50 cal there.
Yeah, it happens. There you go.
Thanks. Could we maybe make it day again?
I should have said where it was as well, but I shot the guy because I saw him and then he like insta-tagged me, so...
Alright, let's make it daytime again. Yay!
No!
No! Quick,
Can you make it like
not used to the light.
early morning or late evening?
We're gonna make it midday.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh, it's 10 o'clock. It's early enough for me.
Okay. Oh god, it's like... Wait, there was a base here? What the...
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Alright, everyone get
a little
into your
closer,
base
guys.
gear.
Come on.
You want
Fuck me.
I mean, what the fuck, man? How do you keep breaking your mods?
He has his own skills.
It's fine. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Half of the assets you've used to build this base is non-existent for me currently.
You're Baelish. Of course you're bleeding.
On the other hand, you didn't have the NI arms loaded, so you might not have all the things loaded.
Yeah, but like, all of like the assets that the base have been built on, I don't have.
Can you take screenshots?
Kalenki, could you maybe decide
On the side, yeah.
and stay there?
And Kalenki, shame on you for choosing Cadius over me.
Major, can you heal Baelish because he's got a boo-boo on his left arm?
Oh, was Kalenki moved as well?
Yep. You guys are really bad at making lands.
How do you guys manage to do this kind of stuff? I don't know.
What?
Alright, that's you, heal Baelish.
Thank
good?
you.
Anybody else need a quick top up?
I think Estonius does as well because I got blood underneath him. Oh, he's good. No.
Alright, well, you did it anyway.
Someone else's
I
blood.
have my period. It's his period, so...
Yeah.
Oh, well, I must say this was one of the more fun, like, middle missions to Zeus. With a lot of AI shenanigans that were actually good for once. I'm a happy man. One thing I do need to keep telling you guys. Watch your rear. If you're in a building, somebody watch the one place enemies can come up from. If you're not watching the one place enemies can come up from, you'll be Eclipser and get shot in the ass while you're working out a window.
Well, I thought someone was downstairs looking, but
There wasn't. Keep communicating, guys. Even if you're in a building, keep communicating. If you're moving to another position, if you're not actually covering any exits, communicate. That way, the AI, which is a little smarter than I gave it credit to tonight, doesn't sneak into a building and shoot Eclipser in the ass. It happened on multiple occasions. On the first movement into the town, there was also a flanking attack, which could have been prevented if there was a constant eye on your rear.
I mean,
Other
I
than
only
that-
saw the flashes of their weapons. I didn't see them at all.
Yeah. Other than that, I think the Halo jumping, it's the first time we've done it. Pretty good so far. I think with a bit of luck, we'll be using it in the next campaign once or twice, so that will be fun. It's a little bit of a bigger ground space, so I think we'll be a bit more, like, less close to water next time we'll be jumping, which will be helping. As for you guys, you did pretty good. You were nice and organized when exiting and entering the vehicle. Now, what I'd like you guys to do is to start using that lessons learned, or those lessons learned, English is hard, and start applying it to helicopters as well. If you're the first one to enter, just say 1 in, 2 in, 3 in, and so forth. In that way, your ODA leader and your fire team leaders will know if it's an all-in or not, and they don't have to ask. Anyway, that's all from me. Anything from you, Sprags?
I have a few things, yeah. So, firstly, from my side of things, my fucking long-range radio wasn't working for most of the mission. It took until right near the end when I was stood next to Paldanius, and he was talking to you on long range to realize that it wasn't working, and I just thought no one was responding to me the whole mission. So
Oh, nice.
I was, that was fun. Because I seem to recall you saying at the start that you weren't going to take one, so I was like, oh, I guess one was not on it, so never mind.
I was on it, yeah.
Yeah, but it turns out it was just broken for me for some reason, even though I was on 50.
Me too.
Yeah, Mike's also broke, which is interesting.
Well, to be fair, half my mod pack's broken currently, so...
Oh, well, at least I wasn't alone. Anyway, the second thing was, I think the drop today into the AO was really botched, personally. There was people that were... a lot of people landed in the right place, but the call to drop was really late. I was looking at the map, and where the green line was... if you guys just look at the map at our base right now, I'll do an example. Let's say the green line was here. The first call to drop for 1 wasn't given until here, if we were heading in this direction. Which resulted in last people, such as myself and Piper, being really far off course and having to run like a kilometer to get to everybody.
Here you go, Sprax. This was what you were working with.
Yeah. So I think the calls need to be a lot snappier for that. And also I think we jumped too late anyway, like the green line was too late anyway.
One thing I want to point out is that I did not hear if anybody else heard the red line or red light coming up.
No, that was a wrong chat. I heard them, but they weren't wrong chat.
He was on the other intercom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, in short, yeah, so we didn't hear red or yellow. We only heard when you started saying green go, and that was a bit late anyway. So just need to like snap on that a little bit more. The last point from me kind of ties into what Thornwood said about making sure you check everything thoroughly. In the last sort of area we attacked, the base, on one of the buildings, after we had called the compound clear, I went inside the building to try and do some radio things, and the compound wasn't clear at all. There was a guy in there, which obviously, assuming it was clear, took me right by surprise and almost blew my face off. It was lucky I reacted in time. So it makes sure, if we're calling a compound clear, that it's actually been thoroughly checked and is completely clear. I don't know whose responsibility it was to do that, but let's just make sure that that is actually getting done, because that could have resulted in a death right there. I could have just been shot in the face and then, dead.
Just a quick reminder that the ones who were last week on the mode training, step towards the right.
The ones who were there?
Yeah, the ones who were there. Step towards the right.
Last week.
Last week when we were going through the town and doing...
God, it's not that hard, man. Holy shit.
Right, that's a little bit hard when people are in the way.
Normally you would step forward.
Yeah. Stepping right doesn't really do much.
And those who weren't, just stay on the left.
Which post left? Our left or your left?
Your left.
Okay then.
This hurts my brain.
Jack, you were there. I recall you being there. You joined halfway through.
Kinda, but like,
okay, fine. Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. We had majority of 1-2 hadn't even gone through, let alone Relico, who's the fire team leader, hasn't even. I saw that part. It was horrendous. So that is one point I want to make, that if fire team leaders don't know how to move or doesn't understand mode training or any mode tactics whatsoever, it's gonna be a problem. So Relico, what we're gonna do is that if you have time in the upcoming week, we will go through some mode tactics that you can take up with your own fire team in the upcoming future and drill on that, because you guys need it a lot.
Yeah.
Paldanius, also be sure to pass down the communication training I gave you guys as well.
Yeah.
Only brief, but yeah, important.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, that was about all the points for me. I just think things could be neatened up.
Reform.
I'll have a quick word with Mike separately in a second after this debrief. But yeah, other than that, all from me. So we can move on to, well, if there was anything else from Paldanius.
Negative.
Alright. Well, considering he's finally here, I want to call forward Private Pearson for a second. I was gonna do this last week, but, you know, you decided to have other things to do. Congratulations, you have passed your quote-unquote trial period, and you may now call yourself a specialist. Welcome to the, well, proper 14th Air Assaulter.
You're gonna say that for every rank.
I'm gonna try and be creative for everyone, but like it's late and my brain's fried, so.
Congratulations,
Pearson?
you've become captain. Welcome to the 14th.
Congratulations, you're now like a potato person. No, congratulations on promotion to specialist. I will update you administratively tonight.
Cool.
If you could hang on to TeamSpeak for just a second after the AMP concludes, then I'll update your tags there as well. Cool. Right, file back in.
Mini potato person.
Put you in a grinder and make potato mash.
Fight me.
Alright, I think that is it. I want a quick word off to the side with Paldanius and Piper, while Sprax has a talk with Mike. The rest of you are dismissed.
Good night.
Outside.